Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the show. I am Charlie, your host, and I am feeling so energetic today. I have my coffee, the sun is shining, and I am ready to talk. But wait, I am not alone. Today, I am joined by the wonderful, the calm, and the very clear-voiced Amy. Hi, Amy.
Hi, Charlie. It is so nice to be here. Thank you for having me. You sound very happy today. I can feel your energy from across the table.
I am. I really am. But you know, Amy, today's topic is actually very special. Usually when people meet, they say, "How are you?" And what do we always say? We always say, "I'm fine, thank you," right?
Exactly. I'm fine is like a reflex. It is the easiest thing to say, even if we are not actually fine. It is a social mask we wear every single day. We say it to the bus driver, our boss, and even our best friends.
Exactly. It is a mask. We use it to hide because we don't want to bother people or because we think they don't really want to know. But today, on this podcast, we have a rule. No saying, "I'm fine." We want to talk about our real feelings. We want to be honest. We want to dive deep into how we actually feel today. So, Amy, are you ready to skip the fine and tell the truth?
I am ready, Charlie. Let's do it. Let's take off the mask. Let's talk about our real feelings.
Wow. Okay. Amy, I have to be honest with you. Before we started recording, I sat down on the sofa and I just felt heavy. I know I sounded energetic a minute ago, but to be truthful, I am feeling quite overwhelmed.
Oh, Charlie, I could see that. When you walked in, you didn't have your usual big smile. You looked a bit tired. Why do you feel overwhelmed? Is it the work?
It is everything, Amy. It is the work, the schedule, the emails. I feel like my brain is a very messy room right now. There are so many things to do, and I feel like I don't have enough time to do them. It's like a mountain of paper on a very small desk. Do you ever feel that way?
All the time. Being overwhelmed is a very heavy feeling. It's like you are standing under a big wave and you are trying not to drown. You said your brain feels messy. That is a great way to describe it. It's like having 20 computer tabs open at the same time, and you can't find the one you need. When I have too many tasks, I feel stressed. My shoulders get tight, my neck hurts, and I can't think clearly.
Yes, stressed is the word. And because I am stressed, I didn't sleep well last night. I stayed up thinking about my to-do list. I was looking at the ceiling at 3 a.m. thinking about emails I forgot to send. So today, I am also very sleepy. I am drinking this coffee, but I still feel exhausted.
Exhausted is much stronger than just tired, isn't it? When you are tired, you want a nap. When you are exhausted, your whole body feels like it weighs 1,000 kilograms. Every step feels like you are walking through thick mud. I'm sorry you're going through that, Charlie. It's hard to be the energetic host when you feel like you just want to go to bed and hide under the blanket.
It really is. I feel like I am acting a little bit. It's like wearing a costume that is too tight. But talking to you about it actually helps. It makes the messy room in my head feel a little bit cleaner. It's like we are organizing the room together. Amy, how do you handle days like this? When you feel stressed or exhausted, what do you do? Do you have a secret?
Well, first, I stop. I just stop everything. I tell myself, Amy, it is okay to feel messy. We are human. We are not robots. Robots don't get tired, but we do. When I have no motivation, I don't force it. I take a small break. I walk to the window and look at the trees. Sometimes, I just breathe deeply for 3 minutes. I close my eyes and listen to my heart. It doesn't finish the work, but it makes me feel less anxious. It helps me feel like I am in control again.
That sounds so peaceful. I think I need to try that. Sometimes I feel like I must be productive every second of the day. I feel like if I'm not working, I'm losing. If I am not working, I feel guilty, and that guilt makes me more stressed. It's a bad cycle. I feel bad because I am tired, and then I get more tired because I feel bad.
It is a very bad cycle. You have to be kind to yourself, Charlie. If a friend told you they were exhausted and overwhelmed, would you tell them to work harder? Would you shout at them? Or would you tell them to rest?
I would tell them to rest, of course. I would make them tea and tell them to take a nap.
Then you should listen to your own advice. You are your own friend, too. You are allowed to feel sleepy. You are allowed to have a messy day. We all have them. Even the most successful people feel like a mess sometimes.
You're right. I feel a bit better already just saying it out loud. I am overwhelmed. There. I said it. It's out in the universe now, and the world didn't end.
And the universe is listening. And I am listening too. We are here for you. Just letting the feeling exist is the first step to feeling better.
Okay, Amy, I've shared my heavy feelings. Now it's your turn. You always seem so calm and steady, like a rock in the ocean while the waves are crashing. But I know you have a big event coming up next month. How are you really feeling about that? Are you really as calm as you look?
Oh, Charlie, you hit the nail on the head. I am talking about it, but my heart starts beating faster just thinking about it. Next month, I am giving a public speech in front of 500 people. And here is the thing. It is a speech in English, which is not my first language.
Wow, 500 people? That is a huge crowd. That's like a small concert. How do you feel when you think about that stage?
It is a mix of things. It's like an emotional roller coaster. If you ask me 1 minute, I will say I am excited. I think, wow, what an amazing opportunity. I can share my ideas. I can help people. But then, the next minute, the roller coaster goes down, and I feel absolutely terrified.
Terrified? That's a very strong word.
It is. It's more than just being nervous. When I am nervous, my hands shake a little. When I am terrified, I feel like I want to run away and hide in a dark closet. I start thinking, what if I forget my words? What if they laugh? What if they don't understand my accent? My mind starts creating all these scary movies.
I totally understand. That sounds very anxious. It's the what if game, and it's a very hard game to play. But you know, Amy, I think it's amazing that you are doing this. It's so brave. Most people would say no to that.
Do I look brave? Because inside, I feel like I have butterflies in my stomach. Do you know that expression? It's not a very comfortable feeling.
Oh, I love that expression. It describes that funny, jumpy feeling in your belly when you are worried or excited. It feels like tiny wings are flapping inside you, right? It makes it hard to eat or sit still.
Yes, exactly. It's a very strange physical feeling. It makes me feel a bit sick, but also a bit alive. It's like my body is preparing for a big fight or a big run. My body is saying, Amy, something important is happening.
But Amy, think about the end of the speech. Close your eyes for a second. Imagine you finish the last sentence and you smile. Everyone claps. How will you feel then?
Oh, I will feel so proud. That is the feeling I am looking forward to. The feeling of accomplishment. The feeling of saying, I did it. To go from terrified to proud is a long journey, but I think it is worth it. I want that I did it feeling more than I fear the stage.
It definitely is. You are leaving your comfort zone. Everyone says the comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there. It's like a small pot for a plant. If the plant wants to grow, it needs to go into the big, scary garden. By being anxious and nervous now, you are growing.
That is a very kind way to put it, Charlie. I guess being nervous just means that I care about what I am doing. If I didn't care, I wouldn't feel anything at all. If I was bored, that would be worse.
Exactly. If you weren't a little bit scared, it wouldn't be a big deal. The fact that you are terrified means you are doing something big. It means your dream is bigger than your fear. And I am already proud of you for just saying yes to the challenge. That was the first brave step.
Thank you, Charlie. That means a lot. I feel a little more brave now. Just a little. The butterflies are still there, but maybe they are flying in a more organized way now. They are flying in a line instead of crashing into each other.
Organized butterflies. I like that. We should all aim for organized butterflies. We can't always make them go away, but we can make them fly together. You know, Amy, we've talked about feeling overwhelmed and exhausted, and we've talked about feeling anxious and terrified. Those are big, loud emotions. They take up a lot of space in the room. But life isn't always big and loud.
You're right. Sometimes the best feelings are the quiet ones. The small ones that we often ignore because we are too busy being stressed.
Let's change the mood a little bit. Let's go from the storm to the sunshine. Let's talk about being peaceful. What is one small thing that happened today that made you feel calm or grateful?
Let me think. Oh, I have one. This morning, I woke up a bit earlier than usual. The house was completely silent. No cars, no phones, no voices. I made a cup of green tea, and I sat by the window. The sun was just starting to come up, and the light was a very soft orange color. For 5 minutes, I didn't think about my speech. I didn't think about my emails, and I didn't think about the 500 people. I just felt calm. I felt like the world was waiting for me.
That sounds beautiful. Just you and your tea. It's like a small reset button for your soul.
It was. It made me feel very grateful for my quiet home. Sometimes we forget how lucky we are to have a quiet moment. What about you, Charlie? Amidst all the messy feelings and the caffeine today, was there a small moment of peace?
Yes, actually. I was running late and I was feeling very stressed. But when I was walking to the studio, I saw an elderly couple sitting on a park bench. They weren't talking. They weren't looking at phones. They were just holding hands and watching the birds. They looked so happy just to be together. Seeing them made me feel very touched. It was such a sweet, simple moment of love. It made me feel relieved, in a way.
Relieved? Why relieved?
Because it reminded me that life doesn't always have to be a race. It's not always about the next podcast or the next goal. It reminded me that at the end of the day, the simple things like holding someone's hand or watching a bird are what really matter. All my stress about work felt a little bit smaller after seeing them. I felt calm for a few blocks.
That is so true. We get so caught up in our own heads. We think our problems are the whole world. We forget to look around. When we look at the world, we can find so many things to be grateful for. A stranger's smile, the smell of fresh bread from a bakery, or even just the fact that we can breathe.
Exactly. I feel much more peaceful now than I did 20 minutes ago. Talking to you has been like a warm blanket for my brain. I don't feel quite so overwhelmed anymore.
I feel the same way. I feel touched that you shared your real feelings with me. It's not always easy to say, I am struggling, or I am scared. We are taught to be strong all the time, but being honest is a different kind of strength.
No, it's not easy, but it's necessary. I think we all need to do it more often. We need to be okay with not being fine. We need to let the fine mask fall off and show our real faces.
I agree. There is a lot of power in being honest. It connects us. I don't feel like I'm just talking to a host anymore. I feel like I'm talking to a friend. We shared our mess, and now we are closer.
And that is the best feeling of all. Connection is the best medicine for being overwhelmed. Well, everyone, that brings us to the end of today's episode. Amy, thank you so much for being here and for being so open with me. You helped me clean up my messy brain today.
Thank you, Charlie. It was a pleasure. I feel much lighter now. It's like I dropped a heavy backpack.
I do too. We covered a lot today. We talked about feeling overwhelmed, exhausted, and stressed. We talked about being nervous, anxious, and terrified. But we also found moments to feel excited, brave, proud, peaceful, and grateful. We found the sunshine through the clouds.
It's important to remember that feelings are like the weather. They change all the time. Sometimes it's stormy, sometimes it's sunny, and sometimes it's just a bit cloudy. And that is okay. You don't have to be sunny every day.
Exactly. There are no bad feelings. Every feeling is just a piece of information about yourself. If you feel stressed, it means you need a break. If you feel excited, it means you love what you are doing. The more you talk about them, the more you understand them.
So, to our listeners, we have a little task for you. Today, try an experiment. Don't just say, I'm fine. Look inside yourself for a second.
Yes. Tell us in the comments or in a message, How do you really feel today? Pick one adjective. Don't be afraid. Are you peaceful? Are you exhausted? Are you excited about a new project? Or are you feeling brave?
Whatever it is, share it with us. We want to hear your real voices. We want to see your real faces. Remember, you are not alone in your feelings.
Thank you for listening to talk about your feelings. We hope you feel a little more calm and a little more connected after spending this time with us. Go out there and be honest with someone today.
Take care of yourselves, everyone. Be kind to your heart and be kind to others.
See you next time and keep talking. Goodbye.
Goodbye.